So if you're in or around the anime community, you know that anime fans have that look. And I'm tired. I'm tired of us getting slandered left and right by the people who don't watch anime. So, with that being said, I'm here to fix a lot of your problems. In this video, I'm gonna get down with the absolute science, the best possible way to go from a Discord moderator who watches anime to an absolute Giga Chad. Let's get into it. So the reason why I want to make this video is because there's a good chance that 40% of you are fat as fuck. And the CDC statistics back up that claim because in 2023, they estimated about 40% of all Americans being obese. And I'm not trying to say this to put you guys down, but I just want to say that it's okay to be fat, but it's not okay to stay fat. And that's where I come in to help you. I mean, my name is Meaty Melo, of course. And recently, I have made a discovery. And with this discovery, I have learned that there's a way to not get bullied for liking anime. Yes, I know. Being bullied as an anime fan, it just comes with the territory. You're the ultimate punching bag, if that makes sense. But I found a loophole. Guys, I have found a loophole, and you guys need to listen up. I have discovered that if you are jacked as fuck, no one gives a shit if you watch anime. They're still gonna think you're cool. Example A, John Cena. He's openly stated that he's watched anime, and he said one of the last ones he watched was Fist of the North Star. Base take, by the way, John. Base take. Example B, Channing Tatum. He was one of the voice actors for the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie, and he also said at the premiere that he liked Black Clover. Also W Channing, he might be my favorite celebrity right now. And Exhibit B, maybe the most vocal celebrity to be an anime fan, Michael B. Jordan. This guy is always online talking about some who's and ha's. He even directed Creed 3 and putting a shit ton of anime references in this movie. So he's very vocal about being an anime fan. But when you go online to look up their names, no one really clicks them for being anime fans. No one calls them nerds. No one calls them fat. No one calls them Discord moderators. They're just looked at as normal people who like these cartoons. So, with that being said, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. And let me show you how to become jacked. So, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is go onto Google and type in Calorie Calculator. And you're gonna wanna click the first link that pops up. And then when you pull up to the website here, it's gonna ask for all your information. You're gonna wanna put your information. I'm putting 27 because I'm an unk. I'm a male, not a femboy. Yep. And I am 210 pounds. Or, sorry, not height. I'm 5'8", my bad. Wait, in centimeters. What am I in centimeters? I was on metric units. Sorry. Freedom, we're only using freedom units over here, fellas. Only freedom units. Okay, 27 because I'm an unk, not a femboy, I'm a male. And I am 5'8", short king, I know, extremely goated. And I weigh 210 pounds. And I work out 6 to 7 times per week. Then when you have all the information in, you're gonna wanna hit the big green button. Then it's gonna give you all these magical numbers. And hey, wait a second. Put the comment down. I already know what you're commenting, but I don't want to track my calories. Listen up, motherfucker. If you want to be Asta, if you want to be Saitama, if you want to be motherfucking Goku Super Saiyan, you're going to have to stick with the process for just a second. This top number right here is how many calories you need to eat per day to maintain the same weight that you are. The next number is going to be how much calories you need to eat per day to lose half a pound a week. The next one being a pound a week. And the last one being 2 pounds a week. On the other hand, if you aren't obese, not eating enough type deal, then you can go ahead and hit this show info for weight gain. And it's gonna show you how many calories you need to eat for weight gain to gain half a pound a week, or 2 pounds a week. And now that we have these magical numbers, let me show you the absolute easiest way to track your calories so you don't end up looking like Majin Buu. Grab your phone, go in the App Store, and look up this app called Chronometer. It's free, you don't have to pay for anything. They do have a paid plan, but you don't need to pay for that shit. And when you open up the app, it's gonna look something like this. Now, I am not sponsored by this app in any single way, but hey, Chronometer, if you wanna sponsor your boy, You know what?
Money!
But the reason why I love this app so much is because it comes with a special thing called a barcode scanner. And why this is so special is because it makes tracking extremely easy. Hold on, let me grab some with a barcode so I can scan it for you guys. So here I have just some gum because I didn't have anything else. But it has a barcode on it right there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go inside the app, hit the little plus icon at the very bottom, and right in the middle, you see where it says scan food. You're gonna wanna click that, and it's gonna come up with your little camera setup right here. So obviously, see, you can see me. You can see me right there, kegging it. And now what you're gonna wanna do is literally just point it out there. And it's gonna come up with an automatic breakdown of how many calories are in here, how much protein, carbs, fats, all the other shit. You don't need to worry about anything. All you need to do is just put how much you had. So let's just say it says 2 pieces is 3 grams. Let's just say I had 2 pieces. 3 grams, and it's automatically tracked for me, says I had 5 calories. Now, at the end of the day, it's gonna show your total calories, your total protein, your total carbs, and your total fat. And as long as your total calories are below this maintain number, then you will lose weight, and you won't end up looking like Manaka. I mean, who wants to look like that? I mean, come on. But there's also extra steps you need to do to, get a solid looking physique. What you need to be doing is going to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week and doing some weight training. For one, the weight training is gonna help you get stronger. It's gonna help you be able to get more energy throughout the day. And on top of that, you're not gonna end up being in a wheelchair, not be able to get up from the toilet when you're 65 years old. So I come with a 3-day-a-week training exercise regimen for you guys to follow. So the first day you go to the gym is going to be a tricep and chest exercise day. And if I were you, just keep it extremely simple. Don't even worry about the free weights, bro. Stay as far away from the free weights as possible. Those guys are lunks over there. They don't want you over there anyway. If I were y'all, I would literally just stick to the cable machines and or just regular machines. Literally pick 2 machines that are focused on the chest. It'll say chest on there. And also pick 2 more that are tricep exercise. I have some examples right here for a chest exercise and a tricep exercise. Then the next day is going to be a back and bicep exercise. Literally just go to any machine. It'll say either bicep or back, whatever. You could also just use Google, bro. This shit's free. I mean, come on. And the final day to get you absolutely jacked and looking like Toji in no time is a leg day, which is going to be focused on your quads, your hamstrings, and your calves. Don't be trying to throw on 415 with plates on the squat rack on your first day, bro. You're gonna get squashed like a bug. And I would even recommend for your first couple of sessions, try and go light and just try and go through the motions to get that mind and muscle connection going a little bit. This is how you get stronger 101. Lock the fuck in. If you want to get stronger, you need to be going to failure. This failure point is going to be literally you doing as many reps as possible until you physically cannot do anymore. So to start us off, you want to be going to failure on every single set that you're doing in the gym. This is not only to minimize your time in the gym, because I know you guys don't want to spend 3 hours in the gym. I know, I get it. And this is also to help speed up the process of actually making the muscle or gaining the muscle. Let's just say for the first week, you could bench press 50 pounds 6 times. And after you do this for so long, obviously your body's going to adapt and you're going to get stronger. So let's just say the next week or the week after, you can do 50 pounds 7 times. And then you keep going, and then obviously you get a little stronger, and then the next week you can do 50 pounds for 8 weeks. Now, once you get to that 8th rep, then you should be going up in weight. So now, that same following week, you should be able to do 55 pounds for 6 reps. And you literally just repeat this process over and over again until you look like an absolute fucking Giga Chad at the end. Now, I'm not saying necessarily you have to follow this rep range. I like to keep it short and sweet and do 6 to 8, so I'm not in the gym for 5 hours. But you can do this with 8 to 10 reps. You can do this with 10 to 12 reps. You could be doing this with whatever rep range you feel most comfortable in. The main thing is to go to failure, because that's going to be giving you the most gains. But this is not the only thing we need to focus on when we're trying to look like an absolute Giga Chad. What we need to also focus on, and I would argue it's probably one of the most important things to focus on, is your protein intake. The reason why we have to focus so hard on the protein intake is because, for one, protein is the building blocks to build muscle in the first place, so without any fuel, you're not going to build any muscle, you know, type shit, you feel me? But the next benefit that we need to focus on protein is because protein helps you stay full for longer. So it's going to reduce those cravings, and it's going to make you feel, you know, somewhat satiated, you know what I mean? So you're not going back and reaching for the fucking popcorn 24/7, you know what I mean? And right here I have a chart that actually proves this. This is the Food Satiety Index. Basically, it means that these different foods are going to keep you this full for this amount of time, essentially. And if we look at the chart, a lot of the high-ranking things that keep you the fullest for the longest are very high in protein, like red meat, white fish, eggs, cheese. But there's also one other thing that stands out. If you didn't notice this giant-ass schlong on the paper, we're looking at potatoes. Asta's favorite, pot potatoes. Asta was onto something. Science has literally proven that potatoes keep you the fullest for the longest. But I'm not talking about no regular potatoes. We're not talking about those McDonald's French fries. We're not talking about no fucking Chick-fil-A waffle fries. None of that bullshit. Get it out of here. Either baked potatoes or steamed potatoes. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you saying that you're going to achieve this physique by next week. That's not fucking happening. We live in reality. We can't just hop in the hyperbolic and train our asses off and get Super Saiyan in 2 weeks, bro. It doesn't work like that. So with that being said, I think if you combined all these 3 things that I said to do in this video, like working out, be mindful of your protein intake, and also eat somewhat clean, then I think you can achieve your dream physique, whether that be Toji, Broly, Goku, Saitama, whatever you're looking for. You can achieve your dream physique as long as you put the work in. And if you guys had any more other questions for me, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll make some more videos like this, because I really do genuinely want to see the anime community be uplifted and be healthier, because I'm tired of us running around looking like fucking Discord mods, bro. But we're better than that. We are better than that. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions, and I can answer them in a video or just in the comment itself. But if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like down below. Follow your boy on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter for exclusive posts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.